Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on graphs of sine theta, cos theta and tan theta. A special puzzle to warm up the brain cells is on the next slide. The answer will be given at the end. Enjoy. What is the meaning of the following? Good luck with it and see how you go. It is a little bit tricky. You will have an opportunity to subscribe to my channel at the end of the video. You are also invited to share this video with your friends. Thank you in anticipation. The graph of y equals sine theta. The following are some interesting facts about the above graph. The period is 360 degrees. The period is that part of the graph which is unique before it starts its new cycle. So sine theta starts here, it goes up there, down here, and to 360 degrees, and that's the first cycle before it starts the new one. So that's why the period is 360 degrees. The amplitude is 1 unit. This is similar to the maximum y value. So you can see from here to here is 1 unit, and that's called the amplitude. With respect to the number plane, it can be seen that sine theta is positive in the first and second quadrants. So see here, from 0 to 90, from 90 to 180, that whole section there represents the first two quadrants, and sine theta is positive. Sine theta is negative in the third and fourth quadrants. So all along here, okay, between 180 and 270, from 270 to 360, that part of the graph here is negative, and that represents the third and the fourth quadrant. The graph of y equals cos theta. The following are some interesting facts about the above graph. The period is 360 degrees. So the period, remember, is that part of the graph which is unique before it starts its new cycle. So if the cycle starts here, goes down there, up there, to this point, and then it starts a new cycle again. So that's why you can see that the period is 360 degrees. From 0 to 2 pi is 360 degrees. Again, the amplitude is 1 unit, and that's similar to the maximum y value. With respect to the number plane, it can be seen that cos theta is positive in the first and fourth quadrants. So all that section there, you can see how that's positive, and all that section there, that part of the graph there, that's positive. That represents the first and the fourth quadrants. Cos theta is negative in the second and third quadrants, that is between 90 and 270. So all along here, you can see that cos theta is negative between 90 and 270, and that represents the second and third quadrants. The graph of y equals tan theta. This is a little bit different. The following are some interesting facts about the graph to the left. The period is 180 degrees. So basically anywhere between there and there is 180. Between there and there is 180, and that's why the period is 180 degrees. There is no amplitude as such for the tan graph, as it continues infinitely for both positive and negative y values. In other words, if you take any part of the graph, you continue down here, it goes on forever, and the same up there, it goes on forever. It is also interesting to note that the tan graph has vertical asymptotes at either end of its periods. That is, the graph never meets these vertical lines. So if you see these dotted lines here, all over the place, as the graph continues in either direction, it never meets these lines, so these lines are called asymptotes. And I mentioned the concept of asymptotes in an earlier video. Tan theta is positive in the first and third quadrants. So that represents the first quadrant, where tan theta is positive. This represents the third quadrant. Tan theta is negative in the second and fourth quadrant. So here, that represents the second quadrant, and that represents the fourth quadrant, where tan theta is negative in both of those quadrants. Here's a quick quiz to help you. Please check through the video at any time. The answer to the puzzle, once in a while. I told you that was a bit tricky, didn't I? I think you can understand that now. Here are the answers to the quick quiz, and the video is at your disposal. If you found this video useful, please subscribe on the next slide. You will receive a notification when the next video is available. Please share with your friends. Hope to see you next lesson.